Hello, children. Today I will tell you about a little 11-year-old boy whose ministry touched the life of an old widow. Every Sabbath, after church, the pastor of the church and his 11-year-old son had the habit of visiting the neighborhood with beautiful gospel truth tracts. This particular week, after church, it was very cold. It was pouring down rain like anything. There was no sign of abating rain. It was pouring and pouring and pouring. But the boy bundled himself up in his warmest clothes and his driest clothes, and he went to his dad and said, "Okay, dad, I'm ready." The pastor was shocked. He said, "Ready for what, son?" "Dad, isn't it time that we have to go out and give out the tracts?" Dad said, "Son, it's very cold outside, and see how it's raining." The boy gave his dad a surprised look. He said, "But dad, even today there may be people who die, and don't we need to go and give the tracts?" But dad resolutely said, "No, son, I am not going out today." The very much worried boy looked into his father's eyes and said, "Dad, can I go, please?" His father's heart was touched. He said, "Okay, son, you can." He gave some tracts to his son and said, "Be careful, take care, return safely." And then he sent his son away. The small little 11-year-old boy walked the streets of the town, going door to door, handing everybody a small little tract that he had in his hand. After 2 hours of walking, he was totally drenched, soaking, bone chilled wet, and then he had just a tract remaining. He didn't know who to give this tract to. There was no one on the street. He looked up and down, and then he walked to the house that was nearest to him. He rang the bell and waited. There was no reply from inside. He waited and waited, but he didn't feel like going away. He rang the bell again. Again, there was no answer. He rang it again. No answer. And then he started to leave, but something pulled him back. Again, he came back and started to ring the bell. Few more times. Finally, he also started knocking the door with his fist. At last, the door opened very slowly, and there was a very sad looking old lady. She softly asked, "What can I do for you, son?" With a cheerful smile and radiant eyes, this little boy, bubbling with the joy of the Lord, said, "Ma'am, I am very sorry to disturb you, but I just wanted to tell you that Jesus really does love you, and I came to give you my very last gospel tract, which will tell you all about Jesus and his great love." With that, he gave the tract into her hands and started to leave. She called back, "Thank you, my son. May God bless you." The next week in church, as the pastor dad stood in his pulpit, he invited the people to give the testimony if they had any. And there was a small shuffle at the end of the church, in the last pew. Every eye turned to look at an elderly lady who stood up to her feet and started speaking. Her face glowed with joy when she spoke. She said, "No one in this church will ever know me if a small boy hadn't knocked on my door last week. I had never been to any church. Last week I was so depressed with the chill weather and the drenching rain. A few weeks before, my husband also had left this world. After he had gone, I was very lonely. I didn't have anyone in this world, and so I thought, let me end my life today I took a rope and a chair and went to the attic of my house. I tied the rope to the ceiling and I stood up on the chair and put the other end of the rope in my neck. I knotted it and I was ready to jump off when suddenly my bell rang, my calling bell, the door bell. I thought to myself, let me just wait a minute. Whoever is knocking will go away. But then the ringing bell wouldn't stop. It kept ringing, and finally, someone started even knocking at the door. I wondered who in the world would have come to see me. I never have any visitors. So I got down from the chair, went down to the door, and opened it. And there I saw a little angel standing there and who gave me a wonderful gospel tract. I read it, and here I am today. I took away the rope, and I knew there was no need for it. Today I am the child of a king. He is there to love me. I have known Jesus through this little boy who came to my door in drenching rain. There was no person in the church who had a dry eye that day. Every heart was touched. The pastor dad got down from his pulpit, went to the little angel, the 11-year-old boy who was sitting at the first row, hugged him, and started sobbing. Here was the dad who was so pleased, so glad that he sent his son, and so very happy to have him back safely that day with a wonderful life saved from destruction. It is no doubt that this father must have been the happiest person on this world that day. The only one other dad who could understand this father's feeling is our Heavenly Father. He also sent his son to this dark, cold, dreary world and got him back again. And looking ahead to receive the innumerable company of saved people, the father and son are glad. Aren't you glad today for this 11-year-old boy? James 1:27 says, pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. This little boy did this. Are you willing to do it, children? Yes, let's be witnesses for Jesus. Let's be witnesses of His love. Let's love toward dry, dark world, longing for love, almost despondent and depressed to the point of even death. Let's bring hope and joy to lives which are steeped in sorrow and sin. May God help every one of you. Bye.